Again,
it looks so professional.
Man, I don't even know how you got it that animated that quickly too. That's rather impressive.
Yeah, you're like a master. What Adobe program writes GIFs for you?
Yeah.
I do gotta admit, Lewis Black was a great choice for anger.
he
Though.
was a great fucking choice for it.
That was a good movie.
I am all ready to go. FYI.
Sweet. Who wants to give us the great, sweet summary of what happened last
Oh, it's been a while.
Torn, you got shanked. I think you should.
Yeah, I got shanked. I'm not gonna.
All right. Padley, you touched wall.
Yep, that was at the end. Fucking start.
Oh, there's a pattern to this. Hold on.
Okay, so what I'm going for. What I'm
Do
going
it in
for
order.
here-
Last
people that
time
fuck
on the
up.
Void
Oh,
King.
no. My
If you
lights are
fuck
not
up-
set the right way.
What?
Continue. Ignore me. Continue.
If you fucked up, then you got to explain what happened.
I don't wanna.
Padley?
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Better. Okay.
I'm about to get slightly perturbed.
Actually going to the D&D campaign, we started out in that we were still exploring tunnels. We had found a few rooms. We had found a lot of weird random people just working in the basement next to trap doors.
We found the hobo of the sewers.
Yep, we found the hobo of the sewers. We gave him gold coins, in which he gave us favor and told us to go east. So east we went, and boy did we go. We went east for quite a goddamn while.
Well, you went north a lot too.
We went north a lot too. We met some things. I whacked a spider because I fucking hate bugs now. I've made it canonical.
Whack.
There was a lot of doors.
There's a lot of doors. So many doors.
Eventually, we realized that they had handles.
I'm glad that you guys took away from last session.
You guys won at every single door.
Then we met the hermit of the sewers.
What?
We met the hermit of the sewers.
We did.
We met a lot of hermits in the sewers.
I was gonna say that last guy at least pointed us out. He was nice.
And then you touched a wall, right? Yep.
We did touch a wall.
Yep. After I was told not to.
I touched it trying. Okay.
But the thing is, you did touch it though.
Well, I get it. I'm not going to go away from this. Just go ahead. Fast it in. I got it. Lay it on. Lay it on. It's good. It's good.
Did we get to the part where Padley fucked up and touched the wall?
I'm going home.
Wait,
Yeah, that's where we're
Good
going.
news for us. He's already home now.
wait,
No,
he
that's
touched the
her.
wall?
What?
Wait, he touched the wall? I wasn't there for that.
Oh yeah, no, he like totally like he did his ass off the.
He's gonna parkour off the wall.
He
Okay,
to-
Badley has left the Discord.
Yeah, he did like this fancy ninja flip, touched the wall, did this weird anime shiver thing, and then died.
Then it had to be revived.
Hey, I did the reviving part. I held no grudge.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Yeah, you touched that bird real good.
This is why you should not start mates.
You shouldn't let me talk.
This is why it was always cheese.
Hey, I did good, but man, the notes are subpar compared to what they were.
I mean, it was Door Simulator last week, so.
I mean, I did put so many doors. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Man, you guys-
Oh, the
Just
dwarf
ripped
found
open the door thing.
the dwarf found a special club. I remember that.
Oh yeah,
He did find
it's
a
very
club.
cool club.
Yes.
God, we just did a lot of fucking doors, whacked a few things screamed at
Yeah,
us.
you didn't go into any rooms I had specially prepared.
Hell no.
So
That seemed like work. We weren't about that.
We blew through it. We were ready to be out, or specifically, Peck was ready to be out.
Yes.
Yeah,
again, really caught up
Peck
on the
just started
door
running
thing.
after a while.
through doors.
Justin at one point anticipated the door. No, was it Justin or was it Adco anticipated the door being locked?
That was me.
Pounded away at it.
Echo.
Tried to force it, and then it just swung open.
No, he tried to force it, and then Faulkner walked up and said, "Did you try the handle?" And then opened it with the handle.
That was definitely Jornock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jornock was feeling a little bit.
Perturbed, upset.
Although lizard folk don't actually feel things like normal people do, so it's kind of interesting what's going on in his head at that moment.
All right. And then you emerge from the sewers into
Feckin' finally.
the city, the first district of the city of Amelin.
Yep.
And you find yourselves in the middle of a main street, and there's not a lot of traffic, not a lot of movement. And as you look around, you notice that this is definitely one of the poorer districts. You recall in the areas of the city that you've been in, the buildings were nice. They were decorated for the festival. They were pretty clean as a medieval city can be. But here the ditches are just full of foul-smelling slurry. And the streets are muddy. They're rutted with wagon tracks and hoofs. There's dingy buildings, broken windows where there are windows. Otherwise, there's just empty frames. It is close to sunset now, and the clouds are starting to gather over the city, so it's going to be an overcast night. And as you lift yourself out of the manhole cover and slide the grate back over, you hear in the distance marching sounds and the sounds of metal rattling together from possibly armor or weapons.
Peck will really quickly chime. Which direction is it coming from? Towards the inn or away?
It is currently in the distance. It's coming from one of the gates that leads to a different district.
Okay, but not directly from the direction of the inn or tavern.
No.
Okay. Come, mid Nubna. And Peck is just going to start bolting quietly along the streets, diving into alleys, trying to lead them towards the tavern.
Okay, are you trying to actively be stealthy?
Yep.
Alright, make a stealth.
22.
22? Is anyone else being stealthy?
Just
Yes.
gonna fucking walk there.
I'm just gonna walk there too.
I'm imitating the little bird person.
Okay.
I'm essentially just trying to keep an eye out so that we don't just walk right into a regiment.
Yep.
Actually, I might try to call Phillig as well.
Okay. Alright. There's a little bit of a pause. You guys have been underground for quite some time. So he kind of just went off and did his own thing. But eventually, you hear a screech of a hawk, and then he flies into view and flutters down and lands on your shoulder.
Hell yeah. You're just jealous.
That was impressive. I gotta get me one of those.
Good luck.
And then I stare at Peck.
That one is made of magic.
I'm going to look back at the thing why looking at me?
Trying to process a thought. Don't worry about it.
Don't
Take me a bit.
try too hard.
Phillig just kind of cocks his head to the side.
All right. So Peck, you are leading the way.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So you make your way, and you eventually find yourself in front of the tavern. And the sign on it is faded. It's hanging kind of crooked. One of the chain links rusted apart, so it's dangling by just one. The sign is the picture of a lizard with a couple of stars painted around his head, holding a mug of beer. And the words on the sign say "Lost Lizard Tavern."
Okay.
I like the name.
I'm gonna look at Jornock and just be like,
I'm looking and just pointing up at the sign.
and I kind of look at him as like, is this the home you were looking for?
Peck's gonna stop, look over. No.
No, but sound very familiar.
I will, is the
don't know.
door open?
I don't know if irony is in his definition or his dictionary.
Is the door unlocked? You asked.
Yeah.
You can certainly try it.
Jingle jangle, push push.
And a gruff voice from inside goes, "Who goes there?"
Brusque! Brusque, you old son of a bitch!
Yeah, that's me. Who are you?
Brusque!
Imagine this tiny bird just screaming.
Brusque!
There's a moment of silence, and then a tiny little window on the door flies open, and it said eye height for you, and it said eye height for Og, but for everyone else, it's at like their navel or possibly their waist, depending on how tall they are. But this little peephole window just kind of opens, and the hinge creaks very loudly, and then this blue eye with a very thick, bushy red eyebrow just smashes up to the window. Ah, Peck! Hello! Come in! Shuts the door, the little peephole. You can hear like 6 locks being undone on the door. And then he pulls aside. Come in! Hurry! Who are your friends? Never mind, get inside!
Peck's gonna bolt inside and just like latch hug onto Brusque.
Oh! My boy! He kind of like loses his balance. And you can see now a dwarf, stout. He clearly looks as though he has been a bartender for quite some time. And freely partakes of his own brew. He's got a red nose. He's got bushy red hair, bushy red eyebrows, a long bushy red beard, and he's in just regular innkeeper clothing. Just a leather vest, a shirt, some pants and shoes. And he closes the door, just kind of like hanging on to Peck with one hand and like shoving the door shut with the other and like wrestling his hand free, like, okay, I gotta lock it. And he locks 6. He reaches up to lash the last one on his tippy toes.
As he's locking the doors, I'm gonna look him up and down and go, less feathers than I expected.
I was just thinking that too.
And he goes, ah! Ha! And just continues locking the door. And he turns around. First point of business. Peck, do you have the potatoes?
Yeah. Potato delivery. And I'll shuffle around, take my potatoes out, notice that they're covered in swamp and sewer muck. Kind of sheepishly look up, potato, and offer them.
Kind of looks at them.
You peel them, it's fine.
Looks down at the streaks of waste and grime that he left on his clothes. Peck, my boy, you smell as bad as the day I first found you.
Yeah. Went in pooper tube.
Why?
Was locked down.
Why did you leave the district to find potatoes, Peck? You know the danger.
Got distracted. Fun things, interesting people in the party.
Oh, you better introduce me to your friends, Peck. We're gonna be here all night.
Jornock.
Jornock.
1 second, I have to like remember people's fucking names and pictures. I'm sorry, one moment.
I'm easy to remember, it's fine.
Yeah.
I stand out.
I also have to try to remember. Okay, never mind. Alatar. Baskar. Falkner. Gavin. Og. And Peck's just sort of bouncing now, sitting on the bar.
Okay. And he kind of Russ
Billy's
just
gonna
kind of
caw angrily at you.
yeah, and you have a bird friend.
Peck's also going to caw angrily.
Oh, that. Heck, I feel like that was. Stop. And he's gonna look up at Beskar and Jornok. You found some big fellas, did ya?
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys what you're doing following my son around the city on a dangerous holiday?
Seems like a fun time.
Whoa!
Well, we heard he needed to get home and found some disturbing things.
Better survive with group.
Honestly, it was the most fun I'd had in weeks.
Well, let's, he kind of looks around, and as you're talking, a bell tower nearby chimes the hour, and it's about 6. And he looks around. Let's take this behind the bar, if you know what I mean. Peck, lead the way. And he kind of gestures you towards where you know the safe room opening is hidden.
Scuttle off at full speed.
So you go behind the bar, kind of look around, pull down one of the tappers, and a couple of the kegs on the back wall slide to the side, and a narrow and low opening kind of forms in the back wall. He looks up at Jornok and Beskar. Well, you're gonna have to duck. Follow me. And he charges in after you into the darkness.
You're not crawl on 4 legs.
I'm gonna be ducking and using my stick as a support.
He's such an old man.
Oh, my back! Oh, my back! It hurts!
But I am collapsing it so that way it is the short version of the stick. So it'll be more comfortable walking through.
Okay. He kind of, as soon as he makes it to the door, he kind of like waves you through, like, yes, hello, come on, go ahead, like a flight attendant or something. As you make it all through, he kind of pulls on the door from the inside, and it slides shut, slides home pretty firmly, and you can hear metallic clicking that locks the door back in place. So, I guess I didn't really think this through. Does anyone have light?
I got it. And I'm going to cast light on the lizard guy.
Okay.
What part of the lizard guy? Am I just a glowing giant lizard now, or did you do it on my axe again?
No, I did it on you.
Damn it.
He did it on your right retina.
I'm just going to be more civilized and cast it on my staff.
I'm just gonna spend a few minutes just like kind of like waving my hands up and down in front of my body, like, why? Strange, not the magic I wanted to use.
I wanted to see what you looked like if you were glow in the dark. Nice.
All right. He kind of looks around. So you said some things that were interesting and frightening. Tell me about that.
First, if I may, my dear barkeep, what exactly happens on the night of the festival?
On the night of the Festival of the Reaping.
Yeah.
Well, anyone who is poor, homeless, unemployed, is surrounded up by guards and taken out of the city. And whoever the guards don't take is left to the angels of death. The members of the death cult in this city.
Disturbing news, to be sure. We found evidence of illicit activity in the city, which leads me to believe that your poor are being rounded up and sacrificed to them.
Illithids? What are those?
Tentacle
Hard
face.
to explain, more commonly known as mind flayers.
Eat brains.
I have not heard of anyone having their brain eaten. Feel like I would know about that as the bartender.
Well, tell me, have you ever seen these poor after the night of the reaping?
Nope.
No. They disappear for good, which is why I was so concerned when Peck didn't come back immediately.
I tried.
See, brain eaten.
Well, my dear barkeep, I believe your poor are being turned into mindless thralls by these illithids. For what purpose, I do not know.
Who would do that?
Peck's going to then, and I can't remember it, but Peck is going to then, if he can remember, repeat exactly what the mayor was saying.
I don't remember
It
exactly.
was basically some outlines about like wagons and stuff and like trying to get things scheduled in time. It was very obvious the mayor was in on it.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So you just repeat that back.
Yeah.
Russ kind of takes a moment and he folds his arms and leans back against the door. Well, that is something. I knew the mayor sanctioned it, obviously, because his guards go around and do the investigation. But if he's in league with, what did you call them? Tentacle faces?
Close enough.
Illithid.
Brain eaters?
Illithid.
I like the deadpan.
I think we have bigger problems than just the reaping. All the more reason to stay inside tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
And at just that moment, there you can hear faintly knocking on the front door of the tavern. And Brusk,
Ignore. Lock.
Shh.
if I ignore it, they'll break in and search.
Then what point of lock basement?
Well, if I just leave and say that I'm alone and you all sit here quietly, that might be okay.
You have papers, right?
Yes, I have papers.
Right.
I immediately look at Phillig.
Philly just is like staring on, uninterested.
Then I look at Chuckles.
At who?
Chuckles, aka Cheesemore's character.
Hey now. Why are you looking at me like that?
I put a single claw in front of my mouth.
Oh,
My snout.
I get it.
I'll leave, deal with them. Hopefully they leave soon. And then I'll be back, and we can discuss what to do. There are people in the district who might be able to help. Just give me a minute. And
Be safe.
I try. And he kind of pulls his shirt up a little bit and reveals a dagger. I will at least go down fighting. And he presses a knot in the wall. The door opens just a smidge. He squeezes out, latches it very quietly, walks away, and then it's silence on the other side of the door. You can't hear anything.
Can I send Phillig after him to observe?
I would not.
Peck is going
You
to
can
try to sneak after him.
try to sneak after him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check, please.
Just staying out of sight enough that he can keep an eye on without being seen.
Yep. Make stealth check.
17.
17.
Okay.
Alright, so Peck, you kind of squeeze out behind him, and he goes, "Shh! Boy, go back inside!
No! You're in shit!
I'm not in shit, but I will be if they think I'm hiding people."
I grab him by the scruff of the neck and bring him back down.
Kicking and twirling, yeah, okay.
Keep him quiet. And he closes the door. And it's silent. Did you send Phillig out?
I guess the answer is no.
Alright, so
No.
alright. So you sit there for what seems like quite some time in tense silence. Is anyone doing anything, or are you all just?
I'm trying to just listen, try to get close
Yeah.
to the
Same.
thing and listen.
Listening in.
Putting my ear hole to the wall.
Yeah, trying to keep the little tiny bird person from fleeing.
Which you probably have to do multiple times.
Yep.
So first, everyone listening.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. 9.
21.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Natural 20 for 24.
Hey!
Or Jornock?
Jornock?
Natural 20,
Uh,
24.
I
17.
got the old man ears too.
You get the old man everything. Just the
Yeah.
old-
We're gonna drop you off at the nursing home.
Walter's just kind of laying on the ground, trying to be quiet, try not to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 17.
Probably stops breathing at some point, but forgets
oh,
that
yeah.
he can breathe.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds about right for him.
And Peck,
Are you actively struggling?
A few times, but I'm not even gonna try to roll against Jornock because compared to me.
I mean, you can. You might get lucky. Who knows?
Peck will even know self-restraint that he doesn't want to risk fucking it up. He'll listen.
Okay. All right.
So, Beskar, Alatar don't hear anything. The door is too thick. Maybe you accidentally pressed your ear to a part that is hidden by the kegs.
You don't hear anything.
Peck and Jornock, despite Peck's occasional struggles, do hear the guards announce that they're here on behalf of the mayor of Amelin, and that they are here to search the premises, and that anyone inside should be prepared to present work papers, proof of employment. Rusk lets them inside, and you can hear footsteps, and you can pick out that there's about Jornock. You know that there are probably 3 of them. One of
I will hold up 3 claws to show.
Okay. One of them goes upstairs, and you can hear there appears to be no regard for personal property or privacy. They are just rummaging through everything.
My other hand tightens around my axe a little more.
Okay. The other 2, one is just standing at the door. You can hear his feet shuffling around a little bit, but he doesn't seem to be coming inside. The last one is looking around in the tavern room. He's like shuffling chairs around, checking behind the bar, tapping on the bar top, on the wall behind the bar, kind of as though he suspects there might be an opening behind it, but not like thoroughly. He's not making taps to like actually find it. He's just tapping ominously at random intervals. After a couple of minutes, one of the guard upstairs comes down. There's another one. There's 2 bedrooms. Where is he? And they turn to look at Brusk, and at that point, Brusk explains that Peck is out. He doesn't name any names, but he says his son is out running errands, getting produce for the next day, and we'll be back later. And that they're more than welcome to
Did
come
we
back.
take the potatoes in with us, or does he still have them?
I probably still have them.
Yeah, Brusk never actually took them back because
Okay.
Because sewer taters.
Yeah.
Yep.
He invites the guards to come back later. And someone who is acting as the spokesperson of the guards declines and says that they will wait right there for Brusk's son to return.
Gonna look at Jornock and like pat him on the chest. And I have work papers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull them out and like wave them in front of his face.
Do they give mercenaries work papers?
No.
If your inventory does not say you have work papers, you don't have work papers.
Because I don't know if we actually talked about my character or not being a mercenary, so I never actually looked into.
Work papers are not something that you need in the continent as a whole. It's just something you need in the city of Amelin. And since you registered as a guest for the festival,
Then no, I do not.
we're never intended to go into these parts of the city, so you do not have papers, and they were not considered necessary.
Okay, then I do not.
Is the layout of where we are hidden such that if I came out, it could appear that I came out of a back door?
So, the casks of beer are just kind of piled up against the back wall. they're there to hide the seam of the secret door.
Okay.
Have
So
an
if I
idea.
came out, though, I would need them not to see it. And I would need an excuse to be back there.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to turn to the rest of the group, kind of be like, I need to go out.
Need distraction. And I look at Philip again.
Philip's just gonna like tilt his head.
Yeah, obviously whispering. If Philip, go make a distraction. Knock over things. Cause ruckus. Make guard. Look. Watch. Bird. Then little bird person. I'm still working on a nickname for Peck. I don't have one yet. Sneak out. Come back in. Is fine.
Could work.
Could work, but how are we going to get Philip out?
Well,
Wait, actually, I wonder.
Frantically read spell.
Hold on.
yeah, right. Right. You probably don't have like the ability to like teleport your familiar anywhere.
I can't teleport him, but I wonder if. Hold on.
Are they watching the area that has the barrels?
You are not sure.
You can only tell where they are based on their footsteps.
Also,
From the sounds of the footsteps, were they close when they stopped moving?
It sounds
Sounds like they have all congregated in the tap room and are just kind of waiting it out.
Is
Okay.
the
all three of them are.
see us?
All right, I got a plan.
Is the tap room
Tap room
what?
what?
Somewhere they can see where the entrance is.
The
The front door?
Yes.
Okay, so I got a plan. I can
Okay.
temporarily dismiss Philip, and then I can cause him to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of me.
Do you have to be able to see the space?
Does not specify.
Why is your wedding ring falling to the ground?
Because I'm fidgeting. I'm sorry.
Run!
That sounds very judgmental and very. Please don't hurt me.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
temporarily dismissed. You can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. And then,
I imagine so long as he knows that the space is unoccupied.
Yeah.
It just summons a falcon in the guard's chest.
I don't think it can be weaponized. It's unoccupied space.
It does not say you have to have line of sight.
Cool.
No,
So just that's 10 minutes though, right?
Does it say if
Doesn't
that's an
specify.
action or?
well, I mean, it would be suspicious if they're like, well, we're gonna
Yeah,
wait
as an
here until
action.
your son shows up. Then, hey, I'm here. It's fine.
Well, Peck has an idea with the bird going out. You'd have a hard time communicating it, but
yeah, so it does specify as an action.
Just use
Okay.
broken common.
oh, so that's 6 seconds to do then. That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm going to dismiss Philip.
Okay.
You
Kind of.
I'm gonna get ready at the door.
All right.
My scaly friend, do you have any idea where they may be standing currently?
I will kind of motion like on the like towards like the ceiling, like where they are standing approximately.
They're in the tap room on the other side of the bar, probably about 20-30 feet away from the secret entrance.
All three of them?
Yes.
How far away is that back bedroom?
The back bedroom is upstairs.
Ah, shit.
Heck,
Is
you
it-
do know there is a back door, but you have to
Make it there.
Yep, I'm going to be going straight for it from where the tap room is as soon as the distraction is done.
So if I get close to the hidden door, is it possible to get him into the bedroom?
Heck or the Falcon.
Villig.
The bedroom would not be
Be
within.
within range.
Ah, shit.
Is okay. Release. I claim. Found. Meat.
What?
I claim. Found meat.
Oh, okay. Can I get him to appear outside the front door, or is that too far?
That is too far.
Try back door.
Is the back door close enough?
It is. Yep. It's barely close enough.
All right, I guess I'm gonna summon him outside the back door,
Okay.
and then telepathically take control and have him just start clawing and pecking at the back door as aggressively as possible.
Okay. So the rest of you are sitting there, and all of a sudden, Alatar's eyes roll back in his head, and he just sits extremely still, not moving.
I'll
Um,
look at him worriedly, and not worriedly. I'll look at him confused and wave a hand in front of his face a few times.
Faulkner's just still chilling on the floor, trying to be quiet, forgetting to breathe every so often.
All right. So, there is a rattling and a clawing at the back door, and the guards. Oh, what was that? And you can hear 2 pairs of feet running to the back, towards past the entrance to behind the bar, towards the back door. You don't have a lot of time, but you do have an opening if you want
Gonna try to sneak out.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check to open the door quietly.
Natural 20 for 24.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You haven't opened the door very often. You listen to its weight. You pull it behind you. You know kind of how it slides along the tracks. You ease it open. You're not very wide, so you can easily just kind of like slink out, shut it behind you, and it just clicks. And then as soon as it clicks, you're already sunk down so that anyone who just glances over would not see you above the bar.
I'm gonna get ready to bumble into the 2 guards the moment they open that door.
The back door?
Yep, because they're gonna open the door. Philip's gonna come in and cause a commotion probably.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to insert myself into that.
It's behind
Yeah,
them
so-
as they're running back into the...
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to have Philip fly into the bar and start making a ruckus.
Okay. Alright, so the guards open the back door and Philip flies in, just shooting and screeching, wings flapping crazily. You can see Peck crouched down next to the opening of the secret door as you careen into the tap room and start making just big swooping circles around the dining room proper. And the 2 guards are sort of rushing in, shouting, looking very confused, like, why is there a falcon in here? This is crazy. We gotta get him out. And Brusk is kind of like very confused and like, I don't know what are you doing in here. What's going on? I've never seen that bird around here before. I swear.
Peck will dive into the grouping now
Okay.
and kind of proclaim,
Kill it! Kill it! The meat! Get away!
So, as I see
maybe-
Peck, I'm gonna fly Philip back out the door and dismiss him.
Okay. Make a deception check. The door is closed behind.
Does he get advantage with the help from the bird?
please?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. That's a little bit better, 12.
Okay. Insight is wisdom.
Guard wisdom is a natural 1.
Harebrained schemed work. Oh yeah.
They look at each other. Well, don't just stand there. Get him. Do you have a neck? What do you have?
I have stick! Try to whack the bird.
Okay. Philip swishes around the room, darts back towards the door. It is starting to. It doesn't have a spring on it, so it's still kind of open, but like the evening breeze and just it being a door, it's slowly swinging shut. So the gap that Philip can escape out of is steadily closing.
Shit. Is he gonna make it? Do you need me to roll anything, or?
Let's have him make an acrobatics check. So
X.
I will pull up Falcon.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. 7.
Ooh.
Is that including his bonuses?
Yup.
I'm still looking up the.
We got a thump.
Yeah, Hawk is
7?
+3. Dex.
+3. Okay, so yeah. It is not enough, unfortunately. He kind of careens around, but he spent just a little too long swooping around the tap room, and the door just kind of shuts, and he kind of just flaps into it, and his wings start beating against it, and he's clawing at the planks now to get out. And you run out to him with your stick.
I'm gonna. Okay, Padley, hear me out on this. Since I'm still controlling Phillig, if you try to smack him, I can have him pretend faint.
Well, we can't table talk this though.
That's right.
Peck is just going to wind up for a very exaggerated swing.
Also, technically, Peck, you wouldn't be able to hear Peck talking to you because your senses are with the bird right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be able to hear Peck because
You can
he's
hear
next to the
whatever.
bird.
You can hear. Yeah, you can see and hear whatever Felix hears.
Peck is
All
going
right.
to do it very dramatic. Prepare to die!
I'm gonna swing Phillig around and have him fly towards Peck.
Okay, and you're gonna swing at him.
Very dramatic, theatrical, like from Kung Fu Hustle movie.
Okay.
Prepare to die.
All right, and you're gonna. What are you actually? Are you actually trying to hit him, or?
Yep.
Okay,
Make an attack roll.
20.
Yeah, that hits. And you can go ahead and roll
damage if you want.
9.
9. You hit him, and you can feel your spear impact like solid and hard with the side of Philly. And as your spear hits him, he just vanishes.
Just stop.
You
Oops.
fucking killed my bird.
I can't hear that.
Yeah, I was waiting for the ta-da!
You fucking bastard.
Peck's just gonna sit like, oops.
And now
The guards come up behind you. Where'd he go? Where's that stupid? Where is it?
I don't know.
Who are you?
First of all, who the hell are you?
Where are your work papers?
Shuffle
We're
around.
guards here.
Hold them up like in his face.
They snatch them out of your hand, and he finishes speaking. Under the direction of Lord Mayor Silverin of Amelin. He kind of reads your work papers. You're the weirdest looking guy I've ever seen. Are you sure these aren't forged?
Yes?
Where'd that bird go? Are you sure you're not magical? You don't look like anyone around here.
So?
Where are you from?
Oh. Where are you from?
Russ kind of steps in. I found him as an egg. He's kind of like my adopted son. And he kind of goes into this long explanation.
I'm adopted?
And then Russ kind of looks at you for a minute, smacks his face. Oh, I didn't want to find out this way.
I probably hold a bit like twice a week.
Goes, sorry, my son is a bit overzealous sometimes. But his paperwork should check out. I had it registered in town when he became, a citizen, as I should have. So if there's no other issue, you can just move along.
I do potato delivery and hold up the stinky bag of potatoes.
The guards kind of look at it, look at your spear that you're still holding in one hand. You look back at Brusk. Yeah, they're in order. We're gonna keep an eye on you because all this that just happened, that is not normal. Hawks don't just disappear in the middle of a city. They don't fly into taverns for no reason.
Tell me about it. Hungry.
Eat your potatoes.
We're going to talk about the fact that he's pretty much promoting cannibalism.
What?
I mean,
Bird.
I mean,
Peck doesn't really think of it that way.
other species of birds eat species of birds all the
Yeah,
time.
what are you talking? Yeah,
Okay, fine.
frequently. It's
I mean, I
just
guess it would be
fucking
like a
an
first
apex
month.
predator can't stand up to birds.
If
Crow-
Peck was trying to eat a crow, yeah, that may be a little bit of a different story.
Okay.
Crows actually consistently eat baby robins.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, back to D&D.
I interrupted. Sorry, my brain ain't on straight.
Fun fact about birds.
Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Fix it, fix it.
So they file out the door and disappear, and after he's sure they're gone, Rush waits like 5-10 minutes to make sure that they're actually gone. And then he comes back, opens the safe room, beckons you all out. It should be alright now. They marked the door. No one should be back tonight.
I stretch like nobody's business because it's tight in there.
I kind of keep staring at the lizard, like trying to see if he'll say that it's okay for me to talk again.
Alatar's eyes roll back down into his skull, and he just kind of blinks. And then just a look of fury and annoyance crosses his face.
Just staring dead at Altar. Sorry?
It's alright. I'll just have to summon him back later.
Thought was magic.
What?
Thought was magic, not so easy poof.
He's a good bird, but not a strong bird.
Sorry.
It's alright. I'll just have to find another King Brazier.
I'll help.
No, that's alright.
Just don't pay him to look for it, because that'll turn out pretty poorly.
Yeah.
We all stare at Og.
No, that's alright. It was necessary, and Phillig understood that.
Og looks very unsettled by everything. He really doesn't look as though he's super following what's been going on. But he gets that it was like dangerous, and he's not really sure how he feels about it.
Pretty on point.
Yeah.
So, mind flayers, you say?
Yeah.
Tentacled faces?
Yes. All around a bad thing to have anywhere near people.
So what do we do about it? How do we kill them? How do we find them?
Well, first we have to figure out where these villagers or townsfolk are being taken. That may
Well, I
be
don't know
tricky.
I don't know where they're being taken, but I do know how, and it sounds like your mayor does too.
Wagons.
Wagons, prison wagons.
Yeah, they disguise them as parade floats to get them through town from the military garrison to all the different parts of the city. And then they spread out, and they take off the parade gear, and they go out through the sally ports in the side of the city walls. That's how they get back out.
Which direction?
I don't know. I just know how they leave the city on this side. I've never. You don't follow misery.
So, would be dumb idea. Us get in wagon?
Probably.
That would be very foolish, Peck. Yes, I would not support. I would not be supportive of that.
I tried.
Alright.
You think idea.
Try harder, Peck.
We could potentially, talk to the guy who might help us Tamish.
This is true.
The guy we came here for outside of.
If he's still alive.
Oh, Hamish is alive.
My dear bartender, this is a very strange request, but do you have a brass brazier with you?
No. I don't know where I would find one either. I just know I don't have one. That sounds like something that you would find in like a temple or some sort of mausoleum, maybe.
Do you have any brass cookware?
Brass cookware? No.
We're poor.
Yes.
A little bit of that going around.
Because we could have had Phillig trace the wagons, but that's not an option.
What? No. My idea's stupid.
Well, more ideas are better for everyone. Spit it out.
Mm-mm.
Heck.
Mm-mm.
I tap him with my foot.
Oh, Phillig, at least this much.
Oh, man.
But get captured, sneak see where go.
Who get
Get
captured?
captured? Not really, though.
Pretend to get captured.
Mm-hmm.
Could do.
Who get captured?
I do like this plan. I think it should only be a few of us, though. The rest of us are going to need to figure out how to follow. If all of us are captured, then our
I
breakout will
mentioned
be a
those
little more-
captured have weapons taken away.
Exactly.
Good news, I still don't have any.
Sounds like we have found a volunteer.
I don't need them. Hold up fists.
I don't
I-
either.
I don't need them either.
Who
So,
here actually uses a weapon?
sure.
Oh,
I'm a man of the cloth. And I just kind of hold up my robe. Well, not the best cloth, but I am a man of the cloth.
Tap my stick on the ground.
Sheepishly in the corner, all raises his hand. I use weapons.
When?
Not well, or recently.
All right. Peck, I think you've got the best plan right now. I think it would
Uh-oh.
be best if me, Faulkner, and potentially Gavin get caught.
Yeah, I do have to know what's going on.
Otherwise, alternatively, Gavin, if you can find your friend,
Find friend first.
we may be too late though. That's you may be able to tell us the direction, but of how much use that'll be to us, I'm not sure.
Find the friend first. Then capture if needed. Jordan does
Second,
not
yeah.
like idea of walking into death's arms.
I've done it before. You done it once, you've done it a million times.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Peck, Gavin, and our small annoying dwarf friend. Do you think you may be able to find this friend stealthily? The rest of us are afraid a little large to be sneaking around where we're not supposed to.
That and my armor is quite built for sneaking around.
Did you mention Peck in that grouping? I didn't hear.
Yes. Yep.
Peck is ready.
Oh,
Gavin?
like, I guess so.
Gavin, my friend.
Let's do this.
All right.
So we're gonna go get captured. We're not gonna go look for Hamish first.
No. The plan that I'm stewing is going to have those three find Hamish.
Oh, okay.
Because if we
You'll
wait
find
till morning,
Hamish,
those
it
wagons
just
will be
won't
gone.
end well. We're splitting the party again.
Woo! I love it when this happens.
I mean, Jornok can go stealthy too. I know I'm tall, but I'm dark colored, and I'm proficient in stealth. So hey.
I'm gonna look
am
at
I.
Jornok.
All right, so Gavin,
Jornok Hunter.
Peck,
Kind of.
Jornok, it may be a good idea then for you to escort our friend. We don't need them getting sent out on our lonesome.
I nod.
all right, and who is in the capture group?
Faulkner is.
Okay, Alatar is.
Yep.
What is Beskar doing?
Hanging back.
Hey, Beskar, you want to get captured? Maybe you guys ought to tell him what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did miss some of it, but I know we're looking for someone.
Yeah, so the current plan is to have Jornok, Gavin, Peck, and Peck and Og look for Hamish. So far, me and Faulkner are getting captured to kind of get an idea of where the wagons are going.
Should we wait until we find the guy and then reconvene?
That may be a better idea.
Because I can just see you guys getting captured while we're looking for this guy, and then we come back like, wait, where'd they go? Oops.
Beskar, Faulkner, let's have a few. Have a
We
few.
could all
days.
go look for him. And if we
How
don't-
fucking stealthy do you think I am, man?
Well, good news for you. My god helps with that.
All right. Well, I'm staying here in the tavern for now because all I'll do is give us away.
Suit
Beskar?
yourself.
I will
That's
be
not my
remaining in
friend.
the tavern as well.
Don't drink all the stock.
I don't intend to, but I would like to get to know my orc friend here a little bit better.
Sounds fine to me.
Alright, so you guys are going off to find Hamish, and a couple of people are staying behind.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So, the Hamish people. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Look at Gavin and be like, just stare at Gavin.
Star Child leads way.
I'd assume I know the relative direction where Hamish normally hangs out.
Yeah, you can find the way pretty easily.
The nice thing about District 1, as opposed to some of the other port districts, is that it's still relatively grid-like, because it was at one time not a port district, so it was laid out with some sense. So it's kind of easy to find your way around there. So you can just easily lead them down right-angle streets until you find Golden City Tailoring, which is
Awesome.
closed. The door is shut. The windows are shuttered. And there is no white chalk mark on the door. And as you've been walking through the city, you've noticed that the guard patrol is following an apparently very set route. And as they leave a house, they either chalk a red X or a white X. Rusk's establishment has a white X on the outside with a red underline. And a couple other places have this. It seems to just signify what the guard said, that they were going to keep an eye, maybe be back to investigate later on. The tailoring shop has no sort of marking on the outside of it as of yet.
It's with chalk, right?
Chalk, correct.
Not investigated yet.
As we're moving, if I can, I'm going to smudge off the red on a few of the doors.
I wouldn't try to mess with what the guards have already set up, even for safety.
Peck, as she's like halfway through going out, just like stops them. Stops.
Okay. Alright. So you get in front of tailoring shop, and it's silent. There's no noise, no activity, nothing to indicate that it is inhabited. Anything really. It's just quiet and dark.
He's not home.
I don't know what we could do at this point.
Try door.
We could try knock. Yeah, let's try knocking. I mean, that's all we really can do at this point. I don't know if Hamish has anything planned for the evening.
Okay. So you knock. It's quiet. You knock again. And this time, yeah, what do you want?
It's me, Gavin. We're looking for Hamish.
This is Hamish. How do I know who you say you are?
I'm going to reach out with my mind and tell him it's Gavin.
It's kind of a. Boy, I wish you wouldn't do that.
I wish you'd trust a bit more too, but here we are.
What happened? What you do? You not do
Nothing
anything.
special.
Something special.
Tricks of the trade.
Jornok is confused.
Yeah, it's Peck.
Come in, and hurry it up. They haven't been here yet, but they will be at any time. And I don't want to be caught unawares. So he opens the door, ushers you quickly inside. He's peering around. He looks like he expects things to be extremely sketch. He looks like he is fully expecting everything to be awful, and is not at all surprised to find that it's awful, and is almost kind of like grimly satisfied to figure out that he's right.
One of those type.
Yeah.
The classic rogue.
So he opens the door.
Come in, hurry up. And he ushers you inside, locks the door behind you. So what are you doing out here tonight like this? Given if you wanted something, you should have come to me beforehand.
Yeah, we tried, but the gate was locked.
Well, you should have come yesterday. You knew this was coming. It's not a surprise. It happens every year.
Yes, well, I have found some, let's say, compatriots who might be able to assist us in finding out what is actually behind the reaping. I was wondering if you had anything set up to potentially check out what's going on behind these walls.
Anything set up to do that?
I don't know, some sort of scouting party, some sort of investigation. You like to stick your nose in things where they don't belong?
How dare you accuse me of that sort of
thing?
Yes, I do. I do have a scouting party. I can't say that they are at my disposal, shall I say, as of right now. They have all gone home for the evening to spend what time they may have left with their loved ones.
I guess that's fair.
As far as anything I might know, all I know is that the mayor is a damned right fool for using his people like this, and one day it'll catch up with him. I'll have you know we've got something planned even for tonight. But watch yourself.
I'll nudge the bird. Mayor. Tell.
Oh! And Beck just like realizing start to reiterate the verbatim that he had heard from the mayor.
I see. So he is in on it.
And deeper than I imagined too. But for what purpose, I wonder?
Appeasement.
Appeasement for what?
Ever heard of Mind Flayer?
Yes, I've heard of mind flayers.
Illithid.
Yes, I've heard of them as well.
Suspect involvement.
He kind of looks at you. What's your proof?
You have to talk to the soft hands. I heard from soft hands. I don't know.
The cranium rats in the sewers.
That's a stupid number of the part. Except for Gavin.
The rats in the sewers. They have exposed brains.
The
We have
rat.
a wizard in our company that has been researching them to a degree.
Bloody bookworms wizards are.
Mm-hmm.
Never met one that was useful yet.
I definitely seem the bookworm type, and I tend to agree with you on the useful type.
Let's all just shit on Bird while he's not here.
He's not even here. He is not here to defend himself, you guys.
Who the fuck are you shit talking?
Beautiful timing, Bird.
I walk away to make some fucking rice, and all I hear is "let's shit talk Bird." What is going on here?
Meanwhile, back in the
I'd like to
tavern,
point out my character's not the brightest bulb, so do remember that.
Boston.
meanwhile, back at the tavern, there's a wizard's ears that are starting to burn.
Yeah. I
They're
just kind of like
pretty-
I sneeze.
Well, if you don't have a scouting party, then do you plan on doing something tonight, or are we waiting till next year for this?
I was planning on doing something tonight, but it wasn't exactly gathering intel, as you might say.
Do you have a route, a plan, a tunnel, something?
Oh, we've got a tunnel, alright. We've got the sewers and the ladders. And we've got a couple of beasties caged up down there that are very hungry and eager to get out. And the only people on the streets right now are the guards.
Well, I've got a scouting party if you need one. Yes, I'm volunteering, everybody. Sucks to be you.
It takes Jornock a moment. Wait, what?
You realized it too? I think we've been volunteered.
To scout out what? Exactly.
Well, where do you need us? Where do you need
I don't
extra
know.
hands? You always need extra hands.
I always need extra hands, but I didn't know I needed extra hands to talk about tentacle-faced freaks. That is new. Are you volunteering to look into those for me?
Might as well.
Alright. Well, all I can tell you is the prison wagons that leave the city are very suspicious. And if you want to find the tentacle freaks, or something about them, and where these people are taken, they are taken alive. So they can only be taken as a sacrifice, eh?
Interesting.
But to whom? And what for? And where? Follow the prison wagons. They'll lead you to your quarry and your answers. Mark my words. And then, once you've been there, come back and have a word with the mayor. Because he is up to his ears in something unsavory and unholy. And I, for one, would like to see him brought to terms on that.
We'll have to find some proof then. We'll be sure to bring you back something.
Do, my boy.
Alright, let's regroup, I guess. That's the best we can do for now.
Best of luck to ya. Not a safe thing you've endeavored to embark on.
As you say this, like Jornock kind of like pauses and kind of scratches his head. Yeah, that's not safe, is it? But he goes along anyways.
Nothing important in life is ever safe, my friends. Travel carefully and well. And he shuts the door behind you. Alright, back at the tavern, what are you guys doing?
Drinking.
Bastard.
Wait, how many people stayed at the tavern?
3.
Rosif.
Okay,
You, Faulkner, and Bhaskar, Faulkner, and Alatar stayed at the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just striking up a conversation.
Okay.
All right.
With who?
You start a conversation, I guess.
Bad at talking.
How do talk people?
Birds first RP.
Question.
Oh,
Question. Ask.
true.
Answer. Nod in agreement.
I cast converse.
Well, your spell fizzles.
I cast slight nod.
Light nod.
Okay.
Alright, guys.
I guess I'm just gonna like ask them about where they're from and shit.
Okay, hold on. I will quickly pull up the notes.
Oh boy.
The sacred notes.
The novel.
Okay. Because, yeah, the family is from Benguiat, but I am not from there. That I don't know for certain as myself. My character would know. But, I'm gonna talk about, I'm just gonna assume he's talking about, my work history, or because of like my stature right now, I'm gonna be talking about the family at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
Alright. Or you can just make something up. Like, it's fine.
I just imagine like he asks like, "So where you from?" and then Bhaskar's just like,
Back many years ago.
Well, let me tell you a story about my origins, young boy.
Where are you from? Shit!
I mean, I'm taking notes, so if you want to make shit up, like, you can.
Okay, hold on. Okay, well, I'm just gonna start with what I do know, but then I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into the notes when he's talking to me. So
Ad-lib some after your notes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm from the eastern part of this continent. To be more specific, Benguiat. It's a river next to Pharaon. Let's see. I work with a family, the Silverstone family. You might have heard of their practices. They are quite renowned for their textiles, especially on the high-end side.
I can't say I've heard of them, but I also don't look into textiles very frequently. So, but
What
Good
of
for you.
yourself?
Oh, here, there, a little bit of everywhere. I tend to travel. Some days.
Why are you a wizard? No.
Shut up! Sometimes it feels like I've been gone so long I don't even remember where I'm from. What about you, my pious friend? I don't fucking know these people, man. I met them today. I'm not like, yeah, this is where my house is. Like, I'm not fucking.
Yeah, you're the one asking about it.
Oh, you're doing good,
You're doing
Bert.
great. This is amazing. This is great RP. Keep going.
You got this, man. You got
Okay,
this.
and were you addressing me or the other guy?
Initially you, but now I'm talking to the fake priest.
Wow.
Fake priest.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Which is funny because I went with the stealth group.
Oh wait, really? Oh
You
shit.
did?
Wait,
Yes,
yeah, he did.
came with us.
He poked fun at Jornock at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, well, did Og stay behind, or is it just literally?
Og stayed behind.
Og stayed behind because I had advantage in stealth and Og doesn't.
Oh, that ain't happening.
Well, Og is drinking his nerves away.
Ugh.
He is available, kind of, but not really. In the corner.
Available? What?
For conversation.
All right, Amanda, tell us all of Ryan's backstory. Go.
That doesn't sound like Ryan at all.
No, I'm gonna make something up, and it'll be wrong. So Og has the backstory today.
That's fine. After my
no,
previous
say something
backstory-
and it will become canonical, okay?
Yeah, but it's not my character.
I got it.
Dude.
I got it.
like fucking retcon his character.
No.
Shut up.
He has
I
no
ain't fucking
backstory.
talking to the dwarf. I'm still pissed at him.
Og is going to leave this session with exactly as much backstory as he came in with.
So not much.
So they ask him about his hey, where are you from? Are you from? From Shut Up. That's where.
He just, he just nods and drinks more beer.
That's a bit of a personal question, don't you think?
Hey, where are you from? Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like you've hung out with Ryan a little bit.
Oh shit.
So yeah, he's effectively not there. So it is just Alatar, the busy wizard, and
The fucking dwarf that stole me money.
well, he's there too. He's at the other end of the tavern, sitting in the shadows, hoping you don't look at him.
Don't talk to me.
Basically.
Did you hurt the poor dwarf's feelings?
He hurt my fucking pocketbook, so I guess it's deserved.
So where did you develop your arcane studies at?
I was taught by my master many years, and when he passed on, I started traveling ever since to learn as much as I can before I become old and gray.
Jesus.
Now,
How old
I feel
is
like
that?
I was supposed to.
he's in his 40s.
Oh, really?
He's human.
Oh, that explains
Okay,
a lot.
you know what's funny? Because orcs, they like have half they age half. No, I want to say double the rate of a
Wait,
human.
yeah.
So like they would reach 100
The oldest
whenever a human would reach 50. So my dude is old for an orc.
Yeah, but fucking orcs are different physiologically.
Oh yes.
Like,
That's racist.
how the fuck
Get out.
fucking stab you?
The rest of the session devoted to orcs.
Look, I'm looking at this absolute fucking unit of an orc who may or may not have gray hair, and it's like,
Oh yeah,
fuck.
he's got gray hair.
Yeah, like this guy could fucking run a marathon around me. 40, like
I mean, he could limp a marathon.
Oh.
Oh, that was rude.
Justin is never playing an old character again.
Just like Bradley's
It's
never
a
touched
character. It's just an extension of my personality, I guess.
Oh, self-brewing. Those are rare.
Oh no! Oh no! What have we done?
No. Don't say what have we done. What have you
What
done?
what have he done? Continue.
And scene.
What was the last question? Got the mind of an old man too.
Is that you or the orc?
I was just talking about where I learned magics. How about you, my friend? How did you end up in this odd corner of the world?
I'm looking for someone.
May I ask who this someone is, or is that personal?
You may ask, but I prefer if, for now, you keep it between us for the time being.
Yes, but actually, no.
Keep your secrets.
So as I said, I serve the Silverstone family, and, well, their daughter went missing, and I am trying to track them down. So, I
noble
did
quest.
have a companion, but it seems I was dragged away from him for the time being.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to him? I completely forgot.
This guy's just probably standing in the courtyard going, "Boss,
Where the fuck did he go?
I mean, you don't know. You told him to like. You like.
I told him that I would be assisting the bird boy.
Yeah.
So.
And then you disappeared into the sewers. So.
Well, I'll see if I'm going to be able to reconvene with him. I'm sure we would be meeting around the same area or one of the higher end inns at the time. So.
Brust kind of pipes up. Have you had any success looking for this daughter?
Well, I was going to be waiting until the morning to talk to some of the merchants since we might have some connections there. But, at the time being, no, I have not found anything in regards to the Silverstone daughter.
And who have you asked? Exactly.
I have been talking to the guards since she had came through this direction, but, she had passed through. I'm trying to find any evidence or indication of where her travels may have led her.
So you know she came through here and left?
Yes, so she's most likely not abducted or anything from this particular festival, whatever is happening in the...
And how long ago do you think she was here? Exactly.
Oh, this... Okay, well, let's see. She started traveling 3 years ago, and I'm trying to gather any information, any intel I can, and I'm not sure when she would have passed through here, truthfully. But I do know she passed through here.
Well, if you don't know how long it's been, it may take some time, but the gatehouses in the harbor keep track of everyone who comes in and out of the city. So I'll be able to tell you when she came in, when she left, and where she was bound for.
That would be definitely a most useful information.
Yeah, I wouldn't go ask him tonight.
Oh no. That seems like a dreadful idea.
But, in the morning when things are less bloody, if you're not dead yet, from whatever weird plan your friends are coming up with, you could, the gatehouses would be where I would start, and the harbor after that. And if you don't find anything at the harbor, the ferry docks. I find it hard to believe a noble lady would ride or walk on the road when a perfectly good ferry was available and faster.
Well, she's been investigating a means to essentially... you know what? That's not my business to go into. I can tell you that I am looking for her.
Right, well, as I said, any place where transportation or travelers come in and out, she's going to be
recorded. If she bought anything, if she commissioned anything, especially the trade commission, check there to see if she, sold anything valuable to charter a ship or anything. You never know what you could turn up.
I will do that. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
Isn't my dad helpful?
And for the drinks, what would be available? Would there be any wines, do you think? Or is that not something they would serve here?
It's
We
a
go
pretty fucking
red
poor district, from the
or
sounds of it.
white.
Thanks, Hot Fuzz references.
Like bathtub wine, maybe, but
Tastes distinctly of an aftertaste of ammonia.
that works too.
Yeah. Let me just look here. I do have a spreadsheet of wines available, so
Really?
She does.
I do.
Nice.
She is prepared.
I gotta find the right one though. So hold on, just a minute.
I'm a classy work.
Yeah. Here, businesses and prices. Here we go. Amelin. Lost Lizard Tavern.
You don't have all those memorized, Amanda? What the fuck?
No.
I just
Damn.
make that stuff up on the spot and I never remember it after that.
I made a whole economy.
She did.
For no reason, probably. But anyway, what you have available to you is mead, ale, beer, wine,
Fuck yeah.
and 2 types of whiskey.
I'm getting a mead.
All right. I will be doing the wine.
Okay. It's not good wine. It's like cheap wine. It's definitely, you taste it, it's like sour and very acidic, and it's the type of wine people who don't know what good wine tastes like drink and think is great.
I feel like you got that.
I'm going to be polite and just still drink it and not say anything.
It's not like he made it.
Because we're doing lifestyles, it does not matter how much it costs. Because I'll just subtract that from your sting.
Hell yeah.
So at the end of 30 days of in-game time, you will suddenly be losing a change of money, and that's why, because of lifestyles. All right. So our other group, our
The away team.
the away team, they return at this point.
Awesome.
And they go through the same ceremony. They knock because the door is locked 6 times. And Rust goes to the tiny little people.
Bros, open the door!
Who are you? Oh,
Bros, it's the guards!
hold on.
I'm gonna smack that bird.
I kind of want to smack the bird too, but
Oh my god, if there were guards nearby.
Unlocks the door a couple times, peeks around very surreptitiously, very, not stealthily at all. He looks like a man who has clearly never done a stealth operation because he thinks he's super stealthy and he's not. And then he opens the door, come in. And he ushers you in, same as before, shuts the door behind you, and all the way down.
Wow.
So you're not dead, you're not captured. It went well?
when you put it in that perspective, I'd say yes. Yes, it did.
I will push Gavin forward.
Well, Hamish has a plan to get us behind the wall. We have to find some sort of proof to to frame the mayor and make sure he gets, his due diligence for being a shitheel. Outside of that, that's all I've got. We just need to go to X marked on my map somewhere.
Wait, did we actually get a destination?
I don't think we did.
No one knows where the prison wagons are gone. So they just said,
Well, I did see them
All
go
of the
behind that one gate.
well, I mean, you saw them go through a gate, but where they go after they leave the city, no one knows.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or at least no one that you've talked to.
there, some still out there. Maybe?
Are we still going with capture plan?
Gavin, my boy, what do you think?
Not entirely sure on this one. Okay. It's making me think, and that's not fair for a little boy.
That's what you get to be one of the few smart characters.
I know.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think he's
I've
got higher
learned my
than half of our
lesson.
party, and he's a boy. Just
Learned
a
my
boy.
lesson.
Well, if we find one, we maybe not need get captured. Just follow it. If we need to make it come out, then we might have to get captured.
Oh, Holmes marked. Find. Stay.
Red X. Red X.
Yes.
I imagine Red X is a phrase you would have heard before. That makes it easier.
Yeah, I just didn't think about it because Peck has a hard time communicating. So does Jake. So it works out.
Now we know why Padley actually loves this character.
So take out home.
I guess we're gonna stake out a wagon and I don't know, sneak up on it, get into it, find a way in.
Say that's our best bet, though. Not all of us. We might not want all of us to get captured.
No.
I'm still okay with it.
Yeah, so I'd be willing to get captured myself.
And then I guess it's gonna have to be our best bet.
Stop laughing over there, Amanda.
Just so I understand, you were sending your magic user and healer to be captured?
Well, when you put it like that,
So, a side note, probably we could probably just follow it too, or we could use people as bait. We could just use people as bait.
Yeah, it's probably going to be our best bet.
That could work.
But in Peck talk.
In Peck talk. Well, bait it is.
bait.
I'm gonna look at like Alatar. Like, so you need to look homeless.
I kind of just like look down at my robes.
You kind of already
Good job.
do look. You all do. You trekked through the sewers for several hours.
Yeah.
So, however
that
nice you looked going in, you don't look nice anymore.
Well, I think my little bird friend, I have that one covered.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so bait. Then what?
Follow person captured. Let's see where to go.
I'll get them out.
Oh,
That's a problem for future us.
Sorry, future us.
Yeah.
Or
Well-
what if someone were to follow the guards around and wait for them to take someone and then tail them?
That's better, but
what I said.
Not one of us, someone else.
Oh, yeah, better.
that's
Oh,
why I
sounds
say
good.
red X, white X, safe. Maybe red X, not safe.
Can I do an insight check on those X's? Because I feel like I might have, my character could have an idea.
I mean, you can't insight check an inanimate object, but you can certainly make an intelligence check. based on
Okay,
what you
that's fair. Okay, 1 second. Intelligence,
I don't
my
trust you,
big ol'
Tar.
+0. 5.
Better than mine.
Yeah, you haven't actually seen any of these X's. You've just been in this tavern. And the rounds just started. Like, they just started. So there aren't a ton of X's on the door when you walk through.
the city, and you haven't seen any since you sat down.
Okay.
Because you never left. So you're just like, yeah, that sounds, whatever you guys are saying, that sounds like it's it.
Well, Jarnock say, take the streets, scout, find wagon if possible. Desperate times make wagon come to us. Look for one first.
Well, it's as they say, desperate times.
Call for desperate wagons.
Close enough.
Desperate wagon.
Yes.
Alright. So that's what you guys are gonna do? You're gonna look for some rando to be
Some
captured?
abducted rando and then not help like assholes.
Alright, so no one...
We'll get them later. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. No one in your group is being captured then. So I can cross that off.
Not on
At the
purpose.
moment.
She crosses off the line. Prepare for a new party.
Oh man, I've never had a party not make it past level 1 before.
You obviously haven't played a campaign with me then.
Excited.
I mean, 6 sessions in, I'm pretty sure she'll have 1 or 2 of us dead and killed off at least soon.
I'm ready.
I mean, I had a campaign where half of our party died level 1.
Hey man, if Jarnock dies, I'm finding out how to bring Snurp in here.
Do it, man.
I mean, I'm thinking about Zoltan as the backup character in all honesty, so you go for it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure how many of you are gonna make it past level 3.
So, just try real hard. I don't want to kill you, but, you know, it's a
She
cosmic
doesn't
war.
want to kill us, but she just loves telling me all night about, oh man, when you guys hit this shit, you're all gonna die.
It's a cosmic horror campaign, so I mean, you haven't gotten to the cosmic horror
That's
yet.
why I'm trying to be like, so let's not get captured. Let's try some other stuff first.
That's not as much fun.
Yeah. Trying to take the
Pain,
fun
no
out,
gain.
you fun police.
Yes. I mean, that's part of my job, being the fun police.
Yeah,
Amanda should
Yeah.
understand.
yeah. Man, and the looks you get, like, I'm sorry, I don't want you to crack your head open. Just sit on your chair.
Oh yeah, totally.
Basically, Peck is every one of those kids.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yep.
All right, we go look for a wagon.
All right. So that's what we'll do. We're gonna end it there tonight. But because we normally end it around 8:30, right? Because some of us are in different time zones.
Yeah, usually.
So we'll end it there tonight, and that's what we'll do next week. Is you'll find some poor unfortunate soul to
Completely not help.
at least
I
their life,
understood that reference.
at least their life will mean something.
We'll get
We
him
might-
later. It's
we
fine.
might-
It's
Hey,
fine.
he might lead us to all the
Congratulations, you're a
other
scapegoat.
prisoners where we can rescue them all, and then he will really
Yeah.
have helped, okay?
Yeah, see? We got a plan.
Good person.
I love your plan. The best plan.
I liked us getting captured there. I think that would have been fun.
That would have been a lot funnier, was Prison Break arc.
I'm just not feeling super confident about
A
being
level
able to
1
break
prison
everybody
break arc does not sound like a survivable time.
I'm not saying survival, I'm saying fun, goddammit. Listen to me.
Do you really want to re-roll a new character after getting this far with Peck?
I love Peck. I would be sad. I'm ready for it. I would be sad.
I'm ready to do stupid wizard shit if I die.
So, on Thursdays, I'm going to start a Tomb of Annihilation campaign, and this guy...
God, no.
That's
I mean,
another one that's oof.
It won't be bad for me. I mean, my job's pretty easy.
Raffle.
But this guy wants to play an undead character.
Kind of.
Oh no.
You guys know Divinity Original Sin 2 with a dude who's just like a cursed skeleton who's just like stuck as a skeleton. Well, basically, I want to play as a skeleton.
Oh no,
who
it's
just one day became self-aware.
Oh, God.
It's the resurrection. The resurrection. God damn it! I can't talk tonight.
Try again, Brian.
Resurrection magic that is the problem in Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah.
But he wants to play an undead in a campaign filled with terrible undead.
Yep.
This is gonna be amazing. I'm really excited.
Poison gas fills the area. Ah, you guys are screwed.
Fuck y'all.
A priest comes in and casts healing. Oh, I gotta leave.
Nope. Keep that away from me.
I don't want your healing bullshit.
Just let me stand here.
No, I really enjoy bleeding. I'm definitely bleeding all that human blood like you guys. You just can't see it. It's okay.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Are you
Go
gonna get
stand in the
squibs?
poison ooze.
There's no way he's gonna keep it like undercover. He's gonna do the shittiest job of keeping it under wraps.
I mean, you're gonna have a mask, but like you're gonna have to like get squibs, like in
Yeah.
the movies, like I've been slashed, and then
Like,
just,
I'll have to like carry tomatoes in my pockets and shit so that like I can pretend to bleed.
Yes.
You just
Yeah.
harvest blood from the enemies and quickly stuff it in a bag, and it's
Right.
like, oh, I got stabbed. My entrails are falling.
Woe is
out."
me, my liver is bleeding.
That's a lung. Yeah, close enough. They both begin with an L.
Yeah.
I got fourth liver this hour. Like,
And we haven't even healed you.
The squishy internal balloons have popped.
That's the best way to say it right there. Why would you say it like that?
Fucking no! I didn't even think it was that funny.
Balloon filled with tomato juice.
if you are an undead who does not remember their mortal life, what else would you?
I guess it's just
Yeah.
oh fuck.
That is the best way to describe it.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
I'm excited to do that. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah,
I'm so excited about this campaign too.
this
Yeah,
campaign's fun as fuck. I
yeah.
like this group.
I'm sad I haven't made you guys roll for sanity yet, but you just haven't gone to any of my rooms.
No, I think I saw one of them in the basement that one time. You're like, there's like a black pit and it smells worse, and I'm just like, nope.
Nope.
Just nope the hell out of there.
I was like, don't go that way.
Don't worry,
this is how we stay alive.
there'll be sanity rolls later. Don't worry. And skill challenges. Don't worry.
I'm telling you, this woman's evil.
We consistently survive through the campaign, but we never actually get past level 1.
Right?
Yeah. Like let's do this thing, but let's avoid all of the danger.
Behold, we survived. Yes, you have.
We're the adventurers that went and got the guards, and they did all the stuff for us.
There's one of those.
I think that makes you just like goblins or something.
Yeah.
There was a Five Nights at Freddy's game where you could avoid picking up any animatronics and beat the game, and then the end of the game is like, well, you didn't fulfill your contract, so you lose.
So yeah, they fire you and you don't get any money.
Yeah, you get the.
I
you
mean,
get the
hey, it
bad
sounds like
ending.
a good ending if you know what's happening. Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream.